Hey YouTube, DriftTilTheEnd here, I'm back. This is going to be part 2 on quitting smoking tips. Alright, so let's get into what made me want to quit smoking. Well, it was this one event. After I was off of a long day of work, I was laying down, and at that point my lungs were really hurt and my throat hurt really bad, and I just didn't feel good at all. And I was laying down, and my fiance said, "Hey, go throw the clothes in the washer." And we live in an apartment, so we have to walk to the washers and dryers, which was not even far at all. And I told her I couldn't because I'm not feeling good and I can't barely breathe. I wasn't capable of doing it. And she was like, "Come on," and getting upset and kind of taking it as I was lazy. And I'm like, "No, I'm not lazy. I just can't get up. I just need to rest." So at that point, I realized that, hey, I need to quit smoking. Like, I just don't need to. I have to quit smoking, or else this is really going to just destroy my life, which it was already destroying day by day once I was quitting, all the benefits of quitting. All right, so let's dive into some more tips. So you really got to treat this smoking problem because it's going to really affect your lungs. They're going to be shot. Your throat's going to be shot too. And so you need to, take it as a sore throat. And how can you heal that sore throat? Well, cough drops are a wonderful way. And make sure they have 5 to 8% menthol. The higher the better. Okay, it's going to heal your throat, first of all. And second of all, it's going to give you that menthol feel. And that's kind of like after you smoked a cigarette kind of feel. So it's a good substitute for smoking. And then you're going to want to douse yourself with water. You're going to drink a lot of water. I realized I was drinking a lot of soda when I was smoking, and that's because when you smoke, there's like a fire in the back of your throat, and that soda kind of puts it out. Well, what you're going to want to do is don't stop drinking soda necessarily, but start drinking a lot of water. If you're at work, try to have it with you and just guzzle water down. It's going to make you feel a lot better. So those two things are going to help tremendously. Aside from that is understanding that morning cigarette is the worst cigarette you can smoke. To be physically addicted, like in your chemistry that you need a cigarette, it's going to take 24 to 72 hours to get out of your system to the point where it's a different kind of crave. It's just a mental, psychological crave. But a body withdrawal is going to happen in that time. So the morning cigarette is the one you're going to want to avoid the most. And if you could do the pushback on that morning cigarette, like I was telling you with putting the timer on your phone, pushing that back, the morning cigarette is the one you're going to want to attack once you get more experienced on fighting cravings. Another tip is if you're off work or something, just sleep for like 12 hours or something like that. So say you go to bed at 12 and you wake up at noon, even 2 o'clock, because in that time of sleeping, that's 12 hours that you went without a cigarette, meaning that your cravings are going to be less, believe it or not, and you're going to be more rested. That's another thing I noticed with smoking is that it really destroys your sleep. You don't get adequate sleep because sleeping all depends on your breathing. And so if you're not breathing right, you're not sleeping right. So since I have quit smoking, I don't need as much sleep. And when I do sleep, I get a lot better rest. You need to understand that, when you quit, you're going to fail. And let's just say 12 times. But you attempting and getting further and then failing isn't really a failure. It's just part of the process of getting to that destination of quitting. And I believe in you. You're going to feel a lot better. Cigarettes rob you of everything, and you'll realize when you stop smoking how much that you were being robbed of. Smoking robs you of your money. You're smoking a pack a day. At least here in Arizona and California, they're about $8 to $10 a pack. So you're talking $8 to $10 a day is robbing you. Think about how much per month. Also time. Just imagine how much time you're spending. 20 cigarettes a day. It takes at least 5 minutes, if not more, to smoke a cigarette. So That's a long time that you're out there just smoking, which you can use that time in your life for other things. The other fallacy is that cigarettes make you happy, because although if you're stressed out, it may calm you down for the momentary time, but really it just makes you more agitated and angry, because you're actually sick. You're becoming sick from it. And when someone's sick and not up to health, they're more frustrated, agitated. So, you know, you can't really truly be happy, but it has this false sense that it can make you happy. So I just encourage everybody who is a smoker, at least a heavy smoker, to just fight. Pick up your weapons of defense. Some that I gave you. Like I said, go check other YouTubers out and arm yourself to defend yourself against this monster of smoking before it's too late. And my father had emphysema. He actually died from it, smoking 30 years. So there is a too late, but I don't want to say it's ever too late, because, you know, quitting is just going to better yourself no matter, even if you have emphysema. He did quit actually 5 years before his death, and that prolonged his life. And, you know, if he was smoking, it probably would have went a whole different direction. So it's never too late. You can quit. Take baby steps, you know, take bigger steps, whatever you need to do, but take steps and keep learning. More information, the more wisdom you have, the better you are off to succeed on your quit. So if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. I am interested in helping people if you have specific questions that I can answer for you. And that's another video. Please like this video if you liked it. Thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. And y'all have a good day.